And joining me now to unpack the latest developments in Operation Epic Fury is U.S. Air Force Reserve Colonel Josh McConkie. Josh, Colonel, great to have you with us. So here's a short list of the Iranian assets that were destroyed. 80% of their defense systems, 90% of their regular Navy fleet sunk, along with 50% of their small boat fleet, 95% of naval mines destroyed, and over 2,000 command centers taken out. This is the report from General Dan Quiyn, the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff. Colonel, we have the stats on that military production damage as well. 90% of their weapons factories have been hit, destroying 80% of their missile facilities. 20 shipbuilding facilities also damaged and destroyed, and now 80% of the nuclear industrial base. So this is really remarkable. Talk to us about what it took to pull off a victory of this scope.
Well, I would agree with the General Quiyn. It was operationally a huge success. When you look at those types of numbers and what it takes, all hands on deck, Navy, Air Force, Marines, just the tactical brilliance that this has been able to display. No one else on planet Earth can do that. Now, I also agree that this ceasefire is going to offer more of a reality check, because this is clearly not an end. This is going to give them this temporary pause. You can't change the ideology. So even though operationally it was a huge success, when you look at it strategically, to overcome 47 years of indoctrination of a radical regime, all the proxies that they have throughout the world, them being that state, the largest state sponsor of terrorism, that's going to be the bigger question is strategically, how does that play out? The nuclear objectives were incredibly important. There's 80 to 90% of that was destroyed. But what about the scientists? What about the expertise? And certainly the will. So at the end of the day, this isn't the end of the conflict. This is just the transition to the next phase.